Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and we are almost live from my backyard. That's right, I know, we talked about doing some live streams and getting that going, but we fell short on that. But welcome, we're here. This is the July 2017 Game Break. We're going to talk about things that happen in July and what to expect in August. And first off, welcome back. Hello, how are you? Any of the new peoples? Great to see you. Nice to meet you. But we wanted to just go ahead and give you guys a quick shout out and say thanks for all your support. As always, our subscribers are climbing by the day. I went on a little mini vacation. When I came back, I had a whole bunch of new subscribers. So thanks to you guys, we're continuing to grow. And as a result, our motivation is still plowing. Plowing? I don't know. I don't know if that was the right word, but anyways, you know what I'm saying. We're still going strong, and our thumbs are happy, and it's all thanks to you. So big shout out to you guys, and hopefully we'll continue to grow. We're getting really close to that 80,000 subscriber mark. I feel like we should do a giveaway. I haven't figured it out yet what we're gonna do, but I feel like 80 is a pretty big monument. I feel like we should have done it at 75. I kind of missed the bus on that one, but anyhow, we'll talk about that, and we'll probably make an announcement on our Facebook page, which you should probably check out the link down below. If I didn't put one on the video, there's one in the video description. But anyhow, now I just mentioned I went on a little mini vacation. You know, we live in Oregon, actually in Salem, which happens to be close enough to the big city, but also close enough to the ocean and the beach. So we frequent both of those quite often, and we actually just got back from Lincoln City, Oregon. And my mom actually lives there, and you've probably seen some footage of some whale watching and things like that in the past. We did some drone whale watching, which was really cool. And if you haven't seen that already, I'll try to put a card up so you guys can click that and check that out, because that was a lot of fun, and I think you guys would enjoy that. Now, my mom no longer lives in that house. She has a different house, but it's still awesome, and we had a blast over there. We spent 4 days over there, and it was just nice to get away from the city and experience some nice sunsets. And I'll probably put some pictures up right now if I haven't already, but lots of fun to be had over there. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend checking out the Oregon coast. Now, all right, now that we're back to reality. Now, I made you guys a promise, and I already touched base on that a little bit. We were going to stream in July. Like that, July was our month. That's what I kept saying. And I've been saying we're going to stream for a long time, but I got to be honest. Every month, because of our Patreon supporters, we have gotten a little bit closer to our dream of streaming. And, you know, part of me had a hard time coming up with kind of a logo and some sort of branding for my streaming, because my goal is to take the stream and start it on Happy Thumbs and then branch out and have kind of a secondary stream channel where I'll still continue to do the Happy Thumbs videos like we currently do, and the game breaks and the Lego speed builds and things like that. But we're also going to do some streaming. But I didn't want it to like confuse people, or some of the games might overlap. So I know a lot of you guys like to watch Lego, but we've already done Lego videos. So I didn't want to confuse people by having different sets of Lego, like the same Lego game or whatever. But anyhow, I came up with a logo, and it's pretty cool, and we're going to do a separate video for that announcement. I know I said I was going to make an announcement on the Facebook page last month, but I finally got it done with the help of my good friend Patrick, and a little bit of help of another buddy. I won't mention his name because he's a little embarrassed. But I got some help from a couple of friends, and we kind of honed in on a logo. Now, it may change at some point. This is version 1, but you know, we're pretty happy with it. And it's pretty cool, and it's a nice representation of me and what I'm trying to do. So look for that really soon. And like I said, there'll be a separate video for that, and it'll probably be short and sweet, but fun. And but yeah, we've got some interfaces. I built an interface for streaming, so I got like this nice overlay, which has got like me in the corner with the camera, and I got a nice little ticker that rolls by with information, and I also got the chat set up. So I haven't tested all this out yet, and I'm gonna need your help. And the next couple of days, my wife is going on, well, I won't call it a vacation, but she's going out of town, and she's going to be gone for 11 days. Now, Reese is supposed to be gone for a few days during that as well, and my goal is to stream my face off. Now, we'll see. We'll see how it all works out, but I've already done a couple of tests, and it seems pretty legit, so it's looking good. It's looking good. Now, if you guys are into live streaming, that's good news for you. If you're not, well, keep in mind we're still going to be pumping out videos for other things. However, we got a little bit of a dead spot, as we are pretty much done with Lego City Undercover. We still have like 4 or 5 free roam videos, which will continue to leak out as the days go on. But we also we have some Lego Dimension stuff that we might get back to, but we don't really have anything big right away. Now, we do know that the Lego Ninjago movie has officially been announced, and that comes out September, what is it, 22nd. And it should be right alongside the movie, and we're really excited about that. As you guys know, we're huge Lego fans. Ninjago's not always been my first choice, But as the series continues to grow and I get more familiar with it, know who the characters are and such, it's an amazing series, and I'm really excited. You know, the same group that did the Lego movie is doing the Lego Ninjago movie, so, you know, expect the same type of humor, animation style, and all of that, and it's going to be awesome. I loved the Lego movie. I'm sure you guys did too, and as you know, everything is awesome. So hopefully that'll continue on to this, but yeah, but... All right, what else we got? So I talked about Happy Thumb streaming. I got a new interface coming up, and I should launch that probably next week. Maybe even sooner. Maybe this week. It just all depends. You know, like I said, the wifey's going out of town. I got to take her to the airport and stuff. So yeah, I got a few moving parts I got to figure out, but it is for sure going to happen in the next 2 weeks. For sure. That's right. You can hold me accountable, make some comments, show up on Facebook, harass me, do all that stuff. Make me do it. That's right. I need your guys' motivation sometimes. Now, as I already mentioned too, we're also going to split off and we're going to do a second segment, a second channel. It's going to be kind of more dedicated towards streaming. I've thought about maybe doing some non-commentary videos too. So like maybe taking, you know, like the Lego, for example, the Lego Ninjago movie. When that comes out, I might do videos where I have commentary, where I talk over them for Happy Thumbs, and I might use that same footage and dump it to this other channel. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. A lot of those things are still kind of up in the air, and I'll need some of your feedback to kind of decide what's going on. Now, did you guys notice I'm poolside? I don't know if we've really talked about that yet. We got the pool set up in the backyard. If you're local, give me a call. We can set up some float time. But yeah, and speaking of floating, I don't know if that's appropriate or not. We've got some nice little floaties we can lay on as they float around in the pool. But anyhow, yeah. That being said, ooh. Shout out to Warner Brothers. They kind of contacted me and they told me that they have a big box. And it's my understanding this is going to be bigger than any box I've gotten from them thus far. So it seems like we're getting cooler and getting more appreciated. So hopefully that's the case. But, you know, Reese and I are really excited because we have some new mystery mail coming soon. We know it's from Warner Brothers. We've got a pretty good idea of what it might be, as there's kind of a, you know, we just kind of talked about a new movie coming out. I got my fingers crossed that it has something to do with that. I don't know. We're expecting it the end of this week due to the wife going out of town, Reese possibly being out of here. It might be middle of next week before we get the video up. Reese and I might do, we'll do an unboxing. I don't know if we'll do like a Facebook Live or we might even live stream it on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure. We'll probably do an almost live unboxing so then I can make edits and I can add things in, because I'm not versed enough in streaming to add all those things on the fly yet. I'm working on it. I'm learning. That's another thing I haven't touched base on, you know, and all the streaming stuff. I know I keep talking about doing it, but really I've had to learn. I had to learn a piece of software called OBS, online broadcasting software. It's totally free. If you guys are interested in streaming, I highly recommend checking it out. But there is a lot to learn. There's scenes, and there's it's crazy. It's crazy. But once you figure it out, it's amazing. There's so much going on. I'm gonna look like I'm part of a broadcast team. At least that's my thought, anyways. I feel like I look pretty professional, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. So, anyways, you know, definitely be on the lookout for some streams. You know. I've been learning a lot. That's why you haven't seen a whole lot of videos coming out. But I've been trying to leak out that Lego City Undercover, which is going to wrap up here in the next 10 days or less. And then we'll be on to who knows what until some new stuff. So, hey, if you guys got some requests, now is the time for requests. Because we don't have a lot of stuff going on. A few of you have asked me to go back and do Lego Indiana Jones. I don't know. First of all, I would have to get a PS Now account. I would have to use that and stream the game. Not like live stream, but like download it from the cloud and play it, because I don't even know if my PlayStation 3 works anymore. I need to figure that out, because I've been setting up my PlayStation 2 and my Sega Dreamcast to go along with some retro streams. That's right. That's right. I'm still waiting on a cable for my Dreamcast, but the PlayStation's all set up. I just don't have a lot of games for the PS2. I got rid of most of them. So anyways, I've kind of just started blabbling about stuff. I've gotten through my entire list of what I wanted to talk about. You know, again, I can't thank you guys enough for your support. I know that some of you are spreading the word, telling your friends and family about Happy Thumbs, and as a result, our subscribers are going up, our views are going up, everything's starting to get back to where it once was. I don't know if that's YouTube's fault or your doings, but either way, I greatly appreciate your support. And before we wrap things up, of course, we got to touch on our Patreon supporters. Now, I already mentioned that we've been able to grow. Now, YouTube, as you guys know, does have a payment system, but lately it has not been very efficient for us. You guys have been great. The pay has not. but as a result of our Patreon supporters, we've continued to grow. And so I encourage you, if you feel we've helped you, you think we're awesome, you love us, we're your favorite channel, whatever it is, you have an opportunity to support us directly by going to patreon.com/HappyThumbsGaming and choosing a tier that works for you. Now, I've been promising some things that I haven't made happen, and this next week, I'm going to try to stream and try to make that happen. I've got really nothing else going on, so I really have no other excuses. But my goal is I'm going to set up some new tiers and kind of mess with the patronage stuff. Everybody who's at where they're at now, it'll only get better. So if you've got something and you're worried you're going to lose, no, it's only going to get better. I'm going to add things. I'm going to probably shift some things around. I don't know what it is yet. I'm telling you this thinking that it's all going to work out. I don't have it figured out, but I will. That's part of my goal for next week as well. So that all being said, I got to give a shout out to all of the people who have supported us so far. And of course, if you don't know, anybody who supports us at the $5 and above tier gets their name put up, and Thumbie will kind of pop in here in a second. And but anybody at the $10 and above tier is going to get their name literally shouted out. So a lot of you guys show up on the channel and say, hey, shout my name out or shout my channel out and all this stuff. This is how you can make that happen. If you help us out by giving us some information on a game or something that's super helpful for our channel, for whatever it is, we'll definitely shout you out. But if you're just showing up wanting some love and wanting your name called out, this is the way to make that happen. Head on over to patreon.com, choose a tier, either the $5 or the $10 tier, and that could change. It might lower by the time you see this video or whatever, because like I said, we're going to make some changes. We're also going to include a Facebook group that's going to be specific to those guys only, a little bit more hands-on. Now, everybody has the ability to reach out and get a hold of me. This Facebook group is going to be a higher priority for me, though. Hopefully some more kind of just hanging out and chatting and stuff, too, with you guys. So if you guys want to be a part of that, great. We're going to have some exclusive giveaways for that Facebook group. So that will be exclusive to that Facebook group only, and you can only be a part of that group if you hit a certain tier on Patreon. Now, we haven't got that up yet, so just bear with me. This is perfect time for you to drop a comment. Say, where's that Facebook chat at? Where's that tier at? Let me know so, I can go ahead and get things going. One last thing, too. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I super, super, super love that you love what we're doing. It makes me really happy. And with that being said, let's go ahead and have Thumbie pop in for our $5 and above supporters here. Hopefully, in the coming weeks, this will double or triple, or maybe Thumbie will have to come in multiple times. But until then, once we'll have to do. All right, so thanks to all you $5 and up supporters. Now on to our $10 and up supporters, and hopefully my neighbors aren't taking any midday naps or doing some floating of their own that I might bother. But all right, these guys are $10 and above, and they're in no specific order. I tried to mix it up a little bit this week, so it seemed like they were in no specific order. But all right, big shout out to Steve Thomas. Steve has been a Patreon supporter. Well, all these guys are. Every one of these Patreon supporters got on right when we started, and they've stuck with us. A few of you have hopped on and hopped off at the lower levels, but the $10 and up supporters are pretty dedicated, and, I don't know what I would do without you guys. We would seriously be stuck in the mud doing the same stuff we were, but we're growing thanks to you guys. So, again, April White! Thank you, April, for your patronage. And hey, any of you guys... Hey, you guys know my email. I haven't heard from you guys in a while. I haven't heard from Facebookers. I haven't heard from any of you guys. So let's catch up. It's been a while. I got some fun stories to tell you. Anyways, Celine Olsen. Thank you, Celine, for your patronage. And of course, Michael Kersberg. Also want to say happy birthday to Michael. He just had a birthday actually yesterday as of this recording. So hopefully I get this video edited up in time and it still is yesterday. But happy birthday, Michael. I hope you enjoyed it. I saw you got my comment and responded. But yeah, I still hope it was amazing. And all right, moving along. Bonnie Miller. That's right. Shout out to Bonnie for being an excellent supporter. And oh, this next one's been around for a long time. He's been helping us out quite a bit. He needs to do some updating of a couple of things, and I know he knows what I'm talking about. But shout out to Douglas Wright, old Dougie Doug. Thank you for your patronage, buddy. And last but not least, I say there's no specific order, and I'm gonna switch this one up next time because for whatever reason, when I go through my list, I always add this one last because they've requested to be anonymous, and I totally support that. And if you want to be anonymous, you want to support us, but you don't want your name hollered out or any kind of, you know, fame from it, then just let me know, and I can totally sweep that name under the rug, but still give you a shout out for supporting us. So that being said, shout out to my anonymous donor. That's right. Well, all right, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. We just hit the 15-minute mark, it looks like, which is right around our estimated goal for each of these game breaks. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much. Hopefully I gave you some good information. Hopefully you enjoyed this nice poolside view. I'm surprised my cat Cutie hasn't come and made an appearance. I got to be honest, she must be in the house. Anyways, Reese says hello.
Right here.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought I saw somebody over there. There's Reese in the back. I don't know if you can see him or not, but yep, he's getting ready to get in the pool. And yeah, as for me, that's going to do it. So drop your comments and questions down below. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, all that fun stuff. As always, until next time. See ya!